Voyages and welcome back to Worlds of Final Fantasy. I'm your host, as always, Neko Skilla or Scottahawk. And today, it's a little delayed, I know, I'm sorry. It's supposed to be at 8, it's almost 10.
World of Final Fantasy.
I apologize. I'm sorry? Hello? But why? Hold up. Hold the phone. Let's load the game, but like, what the what? Okay, that's it's something I can casually refer to as fucking weird. Alright. So, for those of you who are wondering, the fuck happened?
The other 9 Wood Hills.
What is this?
The path that will take you to the Crystal Tower.
Or
Follow that path, and you will find the answers you seek. Answers? Luz Farna. Huh? If you wish to find her, you must brave the Crystal Tower.
then our mom's up there somewhere? She's still alive?
The 4 keys you collected give you the right to know, if you have the courage.
Then let it snow.
She's vanished! Who in the grimoire was that?
Rain, I'm going.
Wait,
What for?
why did that woman tell us all that? She must have had a reason.
Well, how in the honk am I supposed to know? Does that mean you're gonna quit? After everything?
No,
I want to know who that broad was.
think about it. There's something funny about Grimoire.
Well, yeah, I'll admit it's kind of weird. I mean, it's full of little people and...
No, I'm not talking about that. The prophecies. They treat us like characters in some kind of story. It feels like someone wrote out a plan, and you and I are just going along with it.
Man, fuck the fourth wall.
Whoa. Rain, you are really overthinking this.
You're underthinking it.
Okay. Maybe you are right about that.
Maybe.
Like the story is writing itself. We almost died a bunch of times. If we hadn't collected so many mirages, we never could have made it this far. The way I see it, we did that all on our own. It wasn't Tama?
I think maybe the word you the want is preordained?
That's the one. There's no way it could have been preordinated.
Or predestified, right?
All of this is starting to make my vocabulary hurt.
Well,
Man, I'm confused. I think this headset hates me.
Echo did say that there was no changing the prophecy.
Man, I'm confused. I think this headset hates me.
Okay, let's head for the Crystal Tower.
So,
Oh, okay.
there's this noise. It's just little white noise, and it's apparently only on my end. And it's, oh, I wanted to do something before anything in this. But, yeah, there's a noise. So, like a little buzzing noise in the headset, and I don't know what it is. But it's so fucking annoying. I hate it. Yeah.
The stairs here aren't gonna do anything crazy like collapse, right?
Don't let a little thing like that to stop you.
Oh, I didn't even get to do what I wanted because I completely gapped it. We're gonna swap out the baby Paleberry for the mini mantoise. Wow, she is, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, I understand there's a level disparity, but that's some bullshit. I'm still gonna use the mini mantoise because it's small and cute, but like, damn! That's some disparity right there. Da-na-na-na. This game is stupid, but it's awesome.
Huh? did we wind up back home?
We didn't. Take a closer look. Yeah, it's similar but not the same. It's...
Old-fashioned, I guess you might say?
yeah. And unlike Ninewood Hills, this is a real ghost town.
Huh. So, real quick, real fast. We is gonna do a thing real fast because I want to check on Flame Mantoise because it can do mantoise-y things but on fire. Balance Mirror Jewel. So, I'm genuinely curious because obviously not a whole lot is, going down at the moment in terms of game, and I don't think there will be for a little bit, but how are you guys thinking of the game so far? Like, in terms of what you have witnessed, are you guys enjoying what I'm doing here? Do you enjoy Worlds of Final Fantasy? Cause I am. I'm very much enjoying it. Wow, you came in busting down the door to look at me and sass me for about 2 seconds with a glare. You were like, you know what? That's enough sass. Bye. Good shit, doggo. Good shit. Watara, one more point, and I can get him full on the normal Tonberry side. I am scratching my arm in a way that causes me immense amount of uncomfortableness. Yeah, so what is everyone's thoughts so far on this? Like, are you guys enjoying World of Poke Fantasy? Is it lame? What are your thoughts? Let me know. Whether if you're in the stream watching, or if you watch in post a little later. Maybe you will. I don't know. I genuinely have no way of finding out because I'm just here to entertain and to play video games. Not to know anything, that'd be weird. Shit. But, yeah, we are... In terms of what we're doing on game, I'm just checking every one of my Mirage boards just to make sure that they are as I want them to be, which is so far a... Yeah, pretty much, because, gotta make sure that I have everything I want to have before I start doing weird shit. And I think with the werebat. He's got to get 2 abilities that are 3 points apiece. So, gonna do 2 things here. First one.
This must be the Crystal Tower.
Turn back.
Yeah?
Huh?
Terra!
Magitech armor!
Who are you?
I don't. Turn back. You must not go any further.
What do you mean? Are you a summoner?
Just run.
He will attack! Attack that guy! Those little attack monsters, but he
I'm
is
right about her.
not a
I can see
manky.
something human and mirage at the same time.
How's that
Alright,
work?
let's...
And that Magitech armor. We've never seen anything like it.
Whatever the case, she's not the playing around. Be the careful.
Alright, so... First, we'll check out the stack that uses Magitech Armor B. Weak to electricity. What else is new? And we'll do it again, but on Madwin. He is less allergic to getting his shit shocked. But you know what? You can only be allergic to so many things before a big ol' bop will do you in. You know what? Fuck it. You know what? Bask. Bathe in the glow. I'm gonna use a flare on Madwin. I really want to do that, to use Riot Blow. I kind of want to use like other abilities, but honestly, hello has a densely allergic reaction to fire or to electricity. Shocks me. Like, you little baby bitch boy. I will smack your shit. Okay, you're at 6k, 399, 381. You know what? Let's kill the Magitech armor. You can riot blow me. Let's do just a big old heckin' body slam on Modwin right now. And let's finish it off with Thunderbolt. Or not. You know what? On a positive note, I did technically get to kill everything, so... Mega Phoenix, 9 Arbor Gems, and an Elixir. Nice. Alright, so...
Dude, what was that?
She's okay, just passed out. She's barely even hurt. I guess she's pretty strong. It seemed like she didn't really want to do any of that.
As long as she's okay, we better keep on moving before someone else can attack us.
Sure.
How dutiful of them to come and tame the Esper in a stroke. Lovely little flourish. All the same, they've merely doomed the last ox to the yoke.
What does that mean? Alright, so real quick. What he means, what the guy in the golden mask means, is... Terra is part human, part Esper, so she has... Think of it like this. If I'm a dude...
It's really different inside, too.
And I don't see any elevators.
No way!
We'll just have to climb up one of
God damn it, stop talking so I can explain things.
I know we can do it.
Father mucker.
Yeah, easy. Says the fox hitching a ride.
Alright. Here we go. So, here's the thing. Right quick. So, Terra, which I think is from Final Fantasy 4 or 5, I don't know, one of those. She's effectively what would happen if someone like me made babies with something like Shiva. Same general idea, but if I shagged Shiva we get Terra, but with pretty much full ice immunity, and then some. But that's the idea. If a human and an Esper have a baby, something like Terra happens, where it's a human with attributes of an Esper. Just in case anyone was curious as to what the fuck that was. Alright, Titus and Shantoto. I have 21 Arma Gems. Let's start intervening! We're gonna try and do preferably all of these, but maybe not. I'm not at
Vivi, you have awakened as a champion, and I believe you have washed your hands of the Federation.
I'm not capable of doing the final one yet, the Bridge of Woes.
Figaro, who view an army of black mages and one that serves Bahamut with considerable suspicion. Can you offer us your allegiance all the same?
Edgar, sir. I know it's just words, but I've heard enough about what the Federation's done. I understand that it's not right. Maybe I can help you somehow, or maybe I can't. All I can tell you is that I'm willing to try. I'm going to prove myself to you and to your people.
Eloquently stated. Yes, they'll want to you soon.
Brain freeze!
King Edgar, why? You've ordered the Black Mages on yet another mission? Yes. With them out in the field, your men can stay here and get some much-needed rest. Think happy thoughts. You're refusing to see the problem at all. I tell you, sire, you are far too trusting of them. Those things started out as mirages, and for all we know, they're still spying on us. I'll just have to keep an eye on them for the both of us. I beg of you, do not allow their cunning to win you over. Stay vigilant, sire. Really? Spying on us? Well, maybe should be able to weather it.
Should be an interesting mission. Pretty sure that in these kinds I can't... In the intervention quest I can't capture anything, but like...
Captain, hello, sir. Are you on patrol? You work so hard.
Huh? You're that... Listen here. I have a few words for you and...
Oh, yeah. Outside I found this beautiful flower. You can have it if you like.
Oh.
It's so strange. I thought Figaro was nothing but desert, but that isn't true at all now, is it? And we wouldn't have such pretty flowers if the kingdom's finest weren't out there bravely defending the castle. Ah, oops, I'm gonna be late for training. Pardon the intrusion, sir.
It is. A lovely flower.
Meanwhile, nothing happened visually.
You just can't help but like the kid, you know?
Thanks to the Black Mages, Figaro's defenses are stronger than ever. We're lucky to have him around. I'm not unreasonable, and I never told anyone the Black Mages aren't capable. I just want everyone to play things.
Meanwhile, Vivi's like, I am also here.
Sir, I already cleaned up around there a while ago. But if it still needs work, I'll be happy to give it another go.
What? Oh, is that so? Fine work, I'm sure. You just run along now. Go on, get some rest.
Okay.
Okay. Vivi's great.
Hello there, Captain, sir. Oh no, your uniform got torn. Want me to stitch it up for you later?
What? Oh, thank you.
Wow, sir, look at your hands. They're so huge. Hey, Captain. Hey, Captain. Hey, Captain. Hey, Captain. Hey, Captain.
The problem is you can't tell if those are Vivi or if he's just going insane.
Gotten into me. I'm like a man possessed. I can't get Vivi out of my head. King Edgar could see it. He was completely right about the boy. What a resilient lad. I salute you, Vivi. Mine's a hard mind to change.
Well, that was a thing. Just a whole situation of...
You've ordered the Black Mages on yet another mission? Yes. Considering the operation at hand, I felt that their ranged magic would be the best fit. I understand your reservations, but you need to learn to trust Vivi and the other Black Mages. You're refusing to see the problem at all! You're putting them in too much danger, sire. How can you foist all the hardest missions on them?
This is weird.
If something were to happen to the Black Mages, it would be a devastating loss for the kingdom of Figaro. My men will join
Confusion.
Just watch.
Lavanda, hey buddy, what's up? How you doing?
I must get ready.
Even Edgar's like, ow.
Edgar, the Black Mages are ready to leave at any time.
You are a sly one, Vivi.
What?
Oh,
Yeah?
listen up. Today the Castle Guard will be deploying with you. Don't let them down.
Aye, aye.
It's me, Colby. It's been ages. Ah,
I was right to place my
how have you been, buddy?
The Black Mages and Figaro are going to be fast friends. Still, how did Vivi win the captain over?
But being a pain in the ass. Fact.
What now?
Intervene. We're at a friendship forged in Figaro. Now Ifrit meets his match. I'm hoping that I can actually get some extra stuff from these, because I need it.
Look at this place. I smell an adventure, Boko.
Bakcha!
Right there! The treasure in this cave belongs to me.
Hey, Riku.
You're more than welcome to it for all I care. I'm here for the thrills, and that's about it. I've got it. You can have the treasure, but let's team up. It'll be way more fun with the two of us.
I can keep it all. Woohoo! You're the
Yeah, at I think 125 or 127 subs now, which is pretty awesome.
Oh, I'm Bartz.
And then I'm at, I think, 50 on Twitch, which is pretty cool. So I've been steadily, slowly progressing. I'm working hard to do slightly better.
I bet the treasures in here are gonna blow our minds.
treasure, la 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 la.
Just like that, Ifrit!
What insolent fools dare trespass upon Ifrit's hallowed domain?
Yeah, I'll get a person. I'm actually pretty close to getting affiliate on Twitch. I just need to get the average of 3 viewers, but apparently that's fucking hell for me, so... I might wait to,
He's all like brr and stuff.
I might wait for the Twitch thing to reset the day counter, and then start back up for the attempt of the, average of 3 viewers. From, like... You have to start one day, go up to 7 different days of streaming, and then I think have like 8 hours or something.
Now we know the cave is
But
packed with loads of awesome treasure.
I was about to say, you sure know your rules of adventure. Strong foes always position themselves in front of the important loot.
not sure though.
You fools! Turn back now. I will not
But
warn you again.
it's good that I at least got the 50 followers.
I'll stay out of this.
I have a behemoth, and it just gets fucking annihilated.
Did you just... I don't believe it. You saved our lives? Ifrit just saved us from that mirage. Come on, Bartz. We can't let him do all the work.
Yeah.
This game is confusing sometimes.
Him.
I'm sorry?
I wasn't trying to help you. Just trying to
He's like, what the fuck? Let me be violent. I'm a fire deity, goddammit.
Who knew that Ifrit was such a nice guy?
I guess I'm none of them to get it.
Don't lump Riku.
Use physical attacks created for his immunity. It's surprisingly weak to darkness, not light. Alright.
Bart's with Lon. He's on a different level.
You make a good point.
Huh? What are you guys talking about?
Let's go Thundaja. Super lightning strike. Resistant takes over 6,000 damage. Very resistant, I see. What in the world is this? I haven't watched your channel since Digimon. So, this is called Worlds of Final Fantasy. Which, as strange as it is, or at least as strange as it sounds, this is actually... I think after... Depending on which Digimon game was the last one you watched, I think this is probably not that much of a change from the last thing you seen, because it's still an RPG that gets me to go through with leveling up and evolving different things. So, like, this is eerily close to what could potentially have been the last thing you watched. It just, instead of it being Digimon, something that I'm sure nobody actually remembers as well, it's Worlds of Fun. It's Final Fantasy, which I hope is something people know a bit better.
We'll be safe now. Thanks, Ifrit. You're the best kind of friend we could ask for.
Look, you really had the wrong idea.
I can't go stealing from such a stand-up guy. I promise to leave your treasure alone. Okay? You keep it.
I agree. Not after he rescued us, because that would just be bad form.
I like that the voice of Bartz is the voice of Tai from Digimon Adventure.
Allow your fires to be snuffed out. And just so you both know, there was never any treasure here to begin with.
What? Lost? Oh, man. That's no fun.
Hey, chin up, Riku. Next time, huh? There are other caves.
At least I think it's the same voice actor as Tai.
They've got some fierce mirages, protecting some awesome treasures, because nothing else will cut it.
Bingo. It's too bad Ifrit wasn't a vicious guardian. Those always show up before the loot. You know how this stuff works.
Yeah, and they got
Fourth wall be damned.
something like, I will knock you all down, or whatever, before they run at you like a maniac. But I'm in this for the long haul.
Even the Choker was like, yeah!
Awesome treasure is waiting
You'd be
for me.
scared how many times I've heard voices from my favorite games and movies, but it's not what I think. I'm usually pretty okay with calling the who I think the voice actor is and not being completely incorrect, but there's some that just the lines they're given are supposed to sound a lot like a different voice actor, so the idea is to fuck with you. But Bart's just sounds very much like Tai from Digimon Adventure Season 1. I'm not sure if it's the same person or not, as I don't even remember 100% if it's a dude or a chick. I just know that it's Tai Kamiya from Digimon Season 1. That's about as much information as I actually remember. But like with certain voices like Keith David, Ron Perlman, and a few others here and there, like Nathan Fillion I'm usually pretty good with. Keith David, Ron Perlman. I'm trying to think of other ones, but off the top of my head I got nothing. But I'm usually really good with just guessing, like, hey, that's who that is, and it be correct. But sometimes I suck and I get it wrong. However, if I was to get it right 100% of the time, that'd be a little bit weird, I'm gonna be honest. Just instantly know each character without, or each voice without actually being 100% sure. Blitz Ace. Oh, that. Do I have any multi-target? I don't think so. I do. I have Snow. Snow is multi-target. Counterattack. I mean, my healing ones are all targets, but it's not the same deal.
What now? Who's Sully?
Is this the place? That Mirage menace has got to be close now. Oh, wasting no time, I see. You're going down.
What? You lunatic!
Sorry, I thought you were a Mirage.
I mean, he is also a lunatic, but yeah, that's accurate.
Last I heard, there was a real dangerous one prowling the area.
You're the only danger here. Do you always lunge at strangers without thinking?
Yes.
I said I'm sorry. So, let's roll. Where are you headed?
You say that as though you actually believe I'll let you come along with me.
Well, of course I am. A dangerous mirage is on the loose in this forest. It's not safe to be wandering around by yourself.
What a hero. You know, I'm perfectly capable of handling...
It's settled. I'm Snow. And you?
Celeste. You know, it's rude to...
Celeste, huh? I like it. Okay, off we go.
He's such an asshole, but he's fun. I'm not sure if I do Final Fantasy 13, now that I think about it.
The thing's supposed to be some kind of colossal beast. Somebody's got to step up and do something about it.
And you let them talk
I might
you
though,
into
but I'm not 100% sure.
Show yourself! I have you now!
That is Gilgamesh.
So you're the Mirage everyone's talking about. Oh yeah, you look like trouble to me.
Of course he does, you're you.
Parts? Is that you? Something's different about you, is there?
Well, you're done.
Is it the hair?
I'm putting you down right now.
Let's try. You'll need more than an extreme makeover to pull the wool over Gilgamesh's eyes. Oh, I see. I'll bet it was you that set that vicious monster on me before.
Any last words?
Listen to you. It's like you're having separate conversations. Hey, Gilgamesh, right? Do you think that monster that attacked you could have been...
I've awaited this day 100 years. It's over, Bart.
Your reign of terror is over.
This is insane.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, Gilgafresh, get ready for a
Get
fist
Gilgafresh.
First of all, Lon, you need to pay better attention to people's names. Second of all, Gilgamesh. Has he even noticed that he's fighting against us now?
I don't think so.
Poor Celeste. She's surrounded by idiots on all sides.
She's surrounded by idiots on all sides. Unimpersonable, not weak to anything in particular, but I can do some weird things. Damage! Thundaja? Protect! Shell! Okay, just cast everything, why don't you, you fluffy fank? Mightiest of swords! Excalibur! Does one. I love it when Excalibur is actually shit. Oh my god. These tiny people's voices and too deep. It's great how the voices in this game are. There's some that are like grown voices, but because of the chibi styling, you would never know. Like, they're all midgets. That's unfortunate.
That's what happens to mirages that misbehave. The villagers want you gone, so tough luck.
Sorry? Villagers?
Just stop! Listen, Snow.
Huh? What are you doing? Don't tell me you're on his side.
Would you just
You're both a bunch of psychos.
listen when people talk to you? Hey, buffoon! Earlier you mentioned that some vicious monster attacked you, right? What did the thing look like?
I suppose that I would describe it as a colossal beast. But it met a quick end at the hands of Gilgamesh and his mighty blade.
Snow, do you see now? That dangerous mirage is gone. And you, Gilgamesh, this isn't the person you've been looking for. His name's Snow, not Bart.
Fun fact about that.
He seems dangerous.
Because of the art style of chibis, Snow, who's actually like in his 30s or something, sounds like, or looks like he's maybe 18. But yeah, in 13, the game that Snow is from, he is the leader of a rebellion, so he's pretty much fresh out of jail, let's be fair.
Any tough guy willing to go around with me? Hey, we are now bros.
Bros, you say? Bros. I like the sound of that.
Man, the two of us must have been destined to go head to head today. Do you think we, like, knew each other in some past life?
No, not that I remember.
Then, have you ever been a frog?
No, not that I remember.
No, not that I remember. Means possibly. What a fun time. Is there anything else I can even do? No, there is not. See you soon? Let's go to North Promenade. I don't know if there. I'm gonna check to see if there's anything I can do at the Colosseum before going back to the Crystal Palace. But as much as this is so far not an actual progression stream, with the exception of a few things here and there, doing good. What's up, little pup? Hey, Yoshi. How you doing, bud? Is there anything? There are. Hey, Ko. Come here. Come here, derp. Or start pacing in a circle. That's cool too. It's Yoshi. The thing is, it's possible he isn't very distinctly talking to me, unfortunately. But who knows? Maybe he's talking to you this time. And not me. Oh. It's pretty awesome that I can't do anything about either of these things. Vampire Prime Snack. Evade encounter. I guess that's cool. Banishra. 50. Oh, that was a one shot. Alright. Alright. Body slam and Banishra.
Victory!
Header. Yoshi's response, yes. What's your gender? Dude. I kind of just want to bust out as much of the extra, like the side stuff as I can, just because of the fact that I want to make sure I'm at the strength level I want, while still Wait, just oh, it doesn't. None of my elemental attacks have the ability to break stacks, except for this one. And thunder! Oh cool, Andy's almost dead. Knife. Poke. Okay. Anything you want. Damn, Yoshi. Damn. Oh, heckin' cheese, Scoob. Now that we've been thoroughly confused, thanks, Yoshi. What a swell dude. I'm hoping that I'm almost done with the side stuff. I don't really care unless I can get I can't get any mementos or anything, so I'm gonna keep what's left there for a while. Nah, really though. How y'all doing? I'm doing much better now. Earlier was bad, but it's gotten better. I don't feel as terrible as I did. Sunken Temp. Oh, cool. The only thing I'm missing is Tonberry and Nightquall, or Mega Nightquall, and then almost everything from there. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Hey, puppy. My mighty sneeze! I don't know if I want to talk to you now. Don't be rude. Be a good guy, Colby. It's fine, you're fine, everything's fine. I'm gonna have a death battle with some random shit. Death battle! Yeah, I'm unsure if I'm still like trying to think it over. I don't know if I want to stack critical? Really? That's a critical? You're hitting me for like tens of damage? Okay, if you say so. Yeah, I don't know if I want to wait and just have the Twitch days reset so that I have 0 days of stream time. Or if I actually want to keep going and just stream more anyway. Yeah, Yoshi's a good guy. He's good people. Weird, but good people. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine, it's fine, everything's fine. Alright, they have a... I like it. You know what, Tremor? That should actually do good damage. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bud. And you're not weird? So, Yoshi, you know how I'm cold retarded, I guess? Like, I have weird amounts of cold resistance for no reason. So, I have family that lives in Manitoba, which is a relatively decent distance from where I live. Like, it's far, I think, to the west of where I live? Question mark? I don't actually know how to map. But, apparently there, today, it's neg 30. And I ended up having a conversation with my mom, like, what would happen if instead of with where we're at now, with my cold resistance, if I grew up in an area where neg 30 was the norm instead of neg 14 to 20? Like, here where I live, neg 30 to 40, schools are closed. Where whoever it was my mom was talking to lives, neg 30 to 40 is like neg 9 to 10 here. Like, that's a pretty good day. And I was like, yo, what would happen if I grew up there instead of here? I would have even more cold resistance. Can you imagine me with more cold resist than I already just have built in? That would be crazy! Keep in mind it's in Celsius, but like, neg 30 to neg 40 is still very cold. So imagine if instead of growing up only having to deal with up, like, down to negative 20, if instead I had to deal with a rather consistent neg 30 plus, or I guess minus, like under negative 30, and that's considered the norm. I would actually just be Ymir. It would no longer be like a joke of, Scott has cold resistance, so he's kind of like Ymir is. No, I would actually just look like Ymir. I'd be a giant old blue Iceman. And no one would know the difference, because it wouldn't really exist, unfortunately. But it would be really funny for me and no one else, because I think that would be great. No one else would, but I think that would be hilarious. Just having so much cold resistance, you straight up turn into a Jotun. Maybe not to the height extent of a Jotun, because those things were effectively Titans, but I still think that would be hilarious. Just like a 6 foot tall Ymir. Walking around, Froster in hand, ice cream cone in the other. I have your sympathy? I mean, may I ask why? Why are you sympathetic? Yeah, that would be, I think that would be hilarious. That would also make me feel like the ice cream cone is like the mace, kind of like Bellyache Ymir, and then the Froster, instead of it being more like a shield, it would be like a catalyst. So I take a drink, and then I can cast ice magic for a few seconds. That would be hilarious and so beyond stupid, but it would be great. I think that would actually be the coolest thing ever, both literally and metaphorically. I need to add something with the flightingness ability. Alright. Items. Seraphone, use the item. Drops one out. I think I'm gonna get out take out the mini golems. Let's do a quick check. Because I know you're at the point where you can turn into yeah. So, what I'm curious of here is... No, not mantoise. Floating Eye, Blood Eye. Does Blood Eye have things? I have no idea what a cold... whatchamacallit is. But it sounds like something you don't want. You could turn your swords into frost blades. See, Yoshi knows what I'm saying. So, as an idea, Colby, what I mean is, like, imagine coldest weather you've ever had around where you live. Which, say you live in the States, doesn't get that cold there, usually. Now, instead of it being the coldest is, say, maybe like 20 to 30. Instead, it would be that the coldest is negative that, which is insane for most people that live in the States, because that's not real in the States. But personally, I'm okay with that. So here it gets to like negative 10 to negative 20 Celsius is pretty normal. That's not actually that bad. And with my resistance to cold, my ability to deal with the cold a lot better than certain people around my age group would, or even certain people around my area that do, it can be negative 20. Yeah, so effectively, imagine for it to get to negative 20 Fahrenheit, it has to be pretty decently cold. But change that from a rare occurrence, negative 20 Fahrenheit. Negative 20 Fahrenheit is cold, but the way that Fahrenheit to Celsius works, for you guys, it might be like 80. For me, it might be like 12 type thing. Like, there's a pretty big disparity. I don't think it's that big, but there's a pretty decent sized disparity between temperatures. So what neg 20 is for you, it's cold. You might not, you know, be okay with it because it's very cold for you, but for me, that's pretty much normal. Now, let's bump it up a bit. Neg 20 Celsius is much colder than neg 20 Fahrenheit. And we're going to keep lowering that by increments of 10. And it gets to the point where, for normal people, or from people who don't live in Canada or Alaska, it's like freezing, like you feel like you're going to get frostbite. You can taste the frostbite. But for weird people, Scottahawk, that's still, like, it's cold. I won't wear a jacket, but it's cold. Like, I will accept that is cold weather.
Let's make this quick.
Here's an example. What is the temperature? Let me just wait. You're a frog that I don't think I've seen. Wind toad. Oh wait, I have seen you because I have one. Okay, let's do a little testy test real quick. So here, right now, in the way that I measure temperature, it is negative 10 degrees. In Fahrenheit, it's 14. Now, for me, negative 10's chilly. Not cold, but chilly.
Predictable.
And I went to go get a froster, which is pretty much liquid. Well, not really a full liquid, but like the border between a liquid and a solid. So flavored ice, effectively. And I wasn't wearing a sweater or a jacket, just a shirt with slightly longer sleeves than usual. That's it. Nothing under it. Like, I don't have like an undershirt on to like give me more resistance to. I just long sleeve shirt. That's it. And I'm not cold today. I'm actually pretty warm. So that should give you a general idea about what my resistance to cold is. I went to go get an ice drink in the snow because I wanted one. Genuinely. Didn't have a sweater on, didn't have a jacket on. Just drove over and grabbed it. And then there was one year, I think it was two or 3 years ago. And straight up, there was a storm the night before Christmas, I think. Everything was frozen instantly. Not like, haha, it was really cold no, it was actually solid ice. But instead of everything being like, it's super wet, and it's wet, and it's cold, and it's frozen. Everything was perfectly dry, but frozen into crystal almost. Like, that's what we're talking here. And I put on a sweater and I went for a walk to go and get an ice drink. Because that is who I am. I want to say as a person, but I feel like I don't count. I feel like that is not a word you best use to describe Scott Hawk.
Let's make this quick.
Hey, it's Paleberry. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell. My mom is similar, but to a lesser extent. Like, could be in the middle of a reasonable snowstorm. She'll go get ice cream. I'm a little less reasonable because I won't stop at there has to be like a positive, like can't be that bad. Just means, hey, is it that bad? Let me put on another sweater. Like, let me add a little bit of extra defense, I guess. And then I'll go from there. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. I am a being of ice, effectively. And as weird as it is, that's fact, and it's great. Dawnberry King, Flying Princess, and the Blood Eye got small boosts. So yeah, that's not only fact, but also awesome. For me, maybe it's only for me, but for me, that's awesome. But yeah, I'm effectively like weird levels of dealing with cold. Not to the point where I'll like go hang out in a tundra, but you know. The most I can do is sleep with a fan on in the winter.
Stand by for warp 10.
Roger the Wilco! Standing by!
Instead of Medusa turning you to stone, Steve turns you to ice. I mean, hey. Ymir is here! I really, really wish I had that bellyache Ymir skin, but I did not have the ability to get it during, during the time when it was actually easy to get. And to be honest, that shit feels great, Scott. I don't know. I think there was only one house where I actually had a fan in my room, and because it was my light, it would either be on, light was also on, or off, and light was also off. There was no like clear in between of like, hey, it's the fan is on, but the light is off because I'm lazy and reaching is bad, okay? Alright, let me find out how where's... What? I have lost myself because I just don't remember where... Because there's two of these, and they both lead... I don't know, man. I'm just glad people are here, they're watching, and hopefully they're enjoying the stream. And me talking about how wonderful cold is. Like, I could complain about it, but I don't. It doesn't affect me as much, so I can't. The only time cold really, really affects me is if I'm not feeling well. Like, if I feel sick, then yeah, I'm genuinely not gonna... I'm gonna be fucking freezing, but I have to be sick, like sick, not like, I'm not feeling great, but I'm fine. I have to be like, if I exerted effort, be about to get like throw up sick. Otherwise, I'm pretty much indifferent to ice. Like, it's annoying when it's super slippery out, but other than that, it's fine. I'm all good. Yeah, for whoever's here, any and all people who are here in the chat, thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. And, yeah. Oh, I don't want to give him thunder resistance. Raise the damage dealt by one's next attack. Focus isn't bad. I'ma get it. That seems pretty good. I hate the cold, but at the same time, I like being cold, if that makes sense. I mean, it does to me. Like, you can enjoy the feeling of something without that being something you actively enjoy. Like, if you like being the feeling of being cold, but not the cold itself, that like, that's not weird. Here's something that is weird. So, for people who've watched the videos for long enough, or just hang around me in any way, whether it be in streams, off cam, whatever, you will very quickly realize that I'm a doggo, and I have weird doggo attributes here and there. And one of those is, for me, there are things that should be scentless, like completely odorless. They will have a scent. Here's an example. For most normal people, when it's cold, you know it's cold, but you just know it's cold, therefore it's cold. For me, if it gets to the point where there's a deep enough temperature change, so if it goes, say, from like summer weather to winter weather, there's a scent to it. So if they're like, the furnace is on in my house, and it's, say, in Fahrenheit, say it's 70 degrees inside, and outside it's, say, 10 degrees Fahrenheit, there will be a difference, not just in how it feels to change temperature that fast, but I will actively find a scent of the temperature change. It's hilarious. Or the very first time Riley came to visit, because of who I am as a person, I like to walk. If I can walk somewhere, I will walk to that place. And he likes to buy food, so we did a lot of walking to places where we could buy food. And there was, during the first instance of him being, spending a weekend here or something, we walked over to A&W, which is a fast food restaurant that isn't just fast food, like, it's quality fast food. And, on our way back, it was starting to get a little cloudy. And I looked up and I was like, it's gonna rain. And then I took a deep breath and I'm like, oh, it's really gonna rain. Like, it went from me being like, it looks like it's gonna rain, you know, in a little bit, to it is 100% going to rain soon. We should probably start to work our way home a little bit faster. Because on a scale of 1 to it's gonna rain real soon. And eventually, with me like mentioning it enough, he was like, oh shit, it is 100% about to rain. We got home, what do you know? Rain. Not like drizzle, like pissin' rain. And then, because of how I am, sense of smell, dead. So like I can get the scent of it's going to rain before it's going to rain. The downside is once it starts raining, I can't smell shit. Like there's a few things where my sense of smell can be just turned off to the most for the most part. But that's probably the most extreme case of just Mother Nature just saying, hey, off button, and me being like, well shit, I guess I'm turned off now. Instead of it like a normal instance where it's like, oh, how far am I? Not that far. What are you looking for? Another clear cyst. Okay. Like, if there's something that's bad enough, like if something, say, dude doesn't shower for like a month, it's not gonna smell good by any means. But is that such a tame scent? I won't notice immediately. I might not notice at all. But if I say go to the store, say I go to Walmart. Walmart is literally everywhere. Say you go to Walmart and you pass a guy. Clearly, dude has not showered in a minute. So you can smell, this man does not shower as often as he should. But then you continue on, and there's a different guy. This guy showers often, but he wears way too much cologne. That's something that would just, nose is dead. It doesn't want to party anymore. Like, the guy who doesn't shower, he's got a bit of a scent on him, but it's not like, that's his natural scent, as opposed to the guy who showers frequently but wears too much cologne. He has an overpowering scent that is like the immediate, hey, I heard you didn't want to party, so let's not party anymore. Because it is too strong and causes not extensive pain, but noticeable irritation, to where something that would normally be fine is no longer fine in any way, and is instead completely irritating. Let's get focus on you two. Alright. I'm actually kind of curious to make the baby paleberry into Babeliz, and put Babeliz in my team, as well as put I'll get there in a second. Please wait. Loading. Oh, Babeliz and Shiva, because I actually think that would give me a really, really powerful ice magic. I don't think it would just give me Blizzaga. I think it would give me something more, but that would be really cool if it did. Hey, I'm not curious enough to be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it now, but like, I'm curious enough to think about it. Another note. Because of where we are and how incredibly long this dungeon is, what we're gonna do is capture this unicorn because My Little Pony, this pony is gay, but I want its soul. I think I'm gonna end the stream because otherwise we'll be here for a pretty long time. Rain cannot do any of those things. She can, however, inflict oblivion. Miss. Alright. You can inflict berserk. And sleep. I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna be back soon, Mr. Yoshi. Okay. Don't attack Rain. That's perfectly fine. Do that all you want. I might try to make you go to bed again. Sleep. Really? This is where we're at? I can't capture the damn thing? Okay. Oh no! I killed it. Alright, so I'm gonna try and capture the unicorn real quick on screen, and then I'm going to end the stream, and I might do some Smite. Just cause it's a good day so far for streams, I think. So I might, after this one, go on and do Smite. Maybe for just like an hour or so, just to, you know, have done something else. Let's kill the peril berries. And then, yes, hang out with your friend. What do you mean, Yoshi? Of course I'm hanging out with my friends. Why would you think otherwise? I'm a good person. I am a cancerous heathen. Sleep. Sister Tar. Can I also... Can I keep inflicting sleep? I can just keep inflicting sleep. You know what? Let's go. Just sleep, catch, sleep, catch. Rinse, repeat until you're mine. Da 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 da. Got your face. We obtained a unicorn. All right, so with that, we've obtained a unicorn. Those are neat. So, yeah. Now I can do, I want to say light grinding, but it's not, it will not be light, I'm sure, because of how I am as a person. One does not simply grind a little bit and then stop. I grind until I can't. You know, let's do another fight. But yeah, now I can do grinding because last stream we ended on an auto force, well, a loading forced save. So I couldn't just do grinding. But now that we're inside of the Crystal Tower, I can grind as much or as little as I want to. So between today and Saturday of next week, I'm sure there will be kind of unreasonable amounts of grinding. As I say, it's what I do. Both literally and metaphorically. What do you mean I don't have an access to that yet? Alright, so I need to get pressure for adamantoise. I'm just gonna keep, like, explaining things. Much as people probably don't give a shit. So, yeah, I'm sure some people have noticed, but maybe some people haven't. Unlike in Digimon Cyber Sleuth, in this you actually, you know, pick what abilities you want and the order in which you want them. In Cyber Sleuth, you just get what you get with what you have. But in this you can pick, so optimally you want to get 100% for every Mirage Ward, but you know, sometimes you just can't do that. But we're gonna do a little bit more. This is like, because we're at a weird time frame to end. But you know what? Even though we're at a weird time frame to end, I'd like to remind everyone that if you haven't already, please like the video. It's very appreciated. You can comment whatever, if you enjoy the game, if you don't enjoy the game, up to you. Subscribe if you're new. Check out the links in the description of the Facebook, Discord, Patreon, and the Twitch. And keep in mind, just as another fun fact, you don't need to go through with anything on Patreon. You can just go to the Discord, send fan art of me, the guys, whatever you want, up to you. And but if you there's something you guys want to see me and any member of my team play, whether it be me and Kiba, me and Riley, me and Yoshi, whoever, any combination of the people in my crew, if you want to watch us play something, you know what it is. Look and see how much it is, and let me know. And then you can go to Patreon, you can donate, you can, if you donate specifically for a certain game, you can, like, send your donation, whatever, however Patreon would let you do it. And then send me a message on Discord saying, like, giving me what the one game you would love to see me play more than anything else. And if it's, like, a brand new game, like, say you guys want to watch me play through Kingdom Hearts 3, then you're gonna have to probably, like, I might get it myself, but I don't know, because there are certain games that, like, I'd love to play, but I wouldn't love to spend, like, I'm not necessarily 100% on, like, me playing it myself to go through it because I bought it. Like, maybe there's a game that I have hardly any interest in, just by base, but you guys would love to watch me play through it. You can donate on the Patreon and send me a message on Discord and let me know, like, is there something you guys want to see me play? Because I'm gonna start having little instances here and there. Maybe it's a Thursday, maybe it's a Wednesday, I don't know yet. I'm not that far in my thought process for this. All I know is it's something I want to do, so potentially it will probably happen eventually, but I'd like to have another day of streaming. So if there's a fan game that people want to watch me play on PS4, PS3, Xbox 360, what have you, if I can record it, let me know. And on whatever day I figure out that I'm gonna do it, then I will have a day dedicated to a game that is requested by the viewers. For the viewers, by the viewers. You know what I mean? But other than that, like, if anyone is, like, super stoked about drawing or anything, or if you just have an art thing you want to send us, feel free to send it on the Discord. Hey, Mom. Because we love your things. So, with that in mind, yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. We're at 80 minutes, so we'll call it here because I do want to go over and play some Smite for a little bit. But I hope everybody enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe. Stupid little bell if you want notifications. If you don't think YouTube's going to go through with notifications, check out the Discord server. I post every stream I do in there when it goes live. We'll see you guys on the next one. See you later.